Down at the 18.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll hand it off. Gets some space around the 30. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Past the 20. Crosses the 10. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Kansas.
Well, all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
And it's 7-0 after the VAT. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll run it to the right side. Finding space at the 20. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down. See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They'll try the right here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tougher on the quarterback. Make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
Kansas offense is back out there now. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? And here's the handoff. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half. So really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action. Opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Second down after that previous play. Handoff to the back. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, if it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
They'll run it here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Keeping it on the ground here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for their offense.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. And here comes a deep shot. The pass is intercepted. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. They're going to run the option. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Trying to create here on the move. He pulls it in for a big gain. Explosive gain across midfield. They'll spot it at the 35.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. Started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. Justin Herbert, of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff to the single back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. It's an option look. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. The marker and still going. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched at the line of scrimmage. Cook just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but just no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
You head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback's got it on the option. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Misses the receiver. Incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. He'll hand it off. Fighting off the tackler. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
Well, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on 3rd down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches them off guard, and it's good enough for a first down.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Jayhawks.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
The lineup to kick the extra point. The PAT is good, so it's a 14-3 lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Ducks offense retakes the field. It's hard to win these games just kicking field goals. They need to find the end zone here, some urgency. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Ball handed to the running back. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And the Ducks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Ducks back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. And he's got it. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time, nice throw, and it's a first down.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And that run produces a decent gain.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Gain makes it 2nd and medium. Try to run it with the option. Doesn't even get the pitch up before they bring him to the ground.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another third down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. From the shotgun, drops back. It's a short completion to the big tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Okay, ready?
The Ducks offense is on the move now. First down, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the catch. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Ducks. Strong game by this quarterback. Now the try here for the extra point. Extra point is good, and they draw within 4 at 14-10. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the fair catch, signal for and take it. Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Toss play to the outside. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They'll feed the back again. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the offense. The 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
And the Jayhawks will have to punt this one away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The offense really clicking here. The back's got it. Powerful running here. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Ducks line up on 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Grab made by the tight end. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Kansas offense is back out there now. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. And the running back takes the handoff. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And he's got it again. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. They bring the heat, and the blitz works. They've got it.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
The sack sets up second down. And he drops back in the gun. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
An important third down attempt for this offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
This one will be fair caught. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Let's see how this offense plays this. They try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservatively. Running out of time in the pocket. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So it's second down and long here from the 13. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Jayhawks will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Oregon offense is back out on the field. Important possession here to begin the third quarter as they try to continue momentum from the first half and build on this lead. Caught way downfield for a huge gain.
So impressed here, Chris, with this effort by the receiver. This ball's thrown way downfield, and actually it's thrown beyond him. I thought it was too far. This guy somehow lays out and comes down with a huge completion.
Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. The tight end has got it, and they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
The Ducks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And the back gets the football. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Now it's 2nd down here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with the secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And the Ducks come to the line in a hurry-up. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking right, this one caught. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great.
The kick is blocked. Somebody got a hand on that. And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Already got the first down, but looking for more yardage. And it's a huge chunk play. The tackle is finally made, but the ball moved to the 47-yard line. A solid run, good for first down yardage. Receiver in motion now. Off the play fake on first down. The pocket breaking down. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes a reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
It's an out route, the catch made. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down play coming up for this offense. No press here. The defense backing away. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So 2 losses in a row. It's in a tough spot. 3rd and very long. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He's on the run. Launches deep. And is intercepted. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Not just a pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Oh, and it's incomplete. A chance at a much-needed takeaway there. Now it's 2nd down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Completion makes it 2nd down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, and he's got it inside the 15. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion.
Oh, just short of the end zone. But a big play from this offense. Now we're going to see if this defense can just hold him to 3.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal off that loss. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Ducks. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the 2nd half.
Yeah, you get into this 2nd half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The Jayhawks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. They'll try the option play here. The back's got it on the pitch. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Point after, not right through.
21.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. On first down, it's play action. Quick throw to the left side. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. They finally stop him, but a big chunk play to wrap up the third period.
That's the end of the third quarter. Oregon 24, Kansas 21.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Escapes the pocket. Picks it. Got a lane. Can he get in? Also out of bounds. Close to the end zone.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
The offense a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Second down and goal. They'll run the option. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Urgency here. Got to cut it this lead. It's third down and goal. Here's the option play. Pitch to the back. Touchdown, Oregon. Still no answer for this offense.
Well, that's great execution and the touchdown here for the offense. How about the poor defense? They take away the dive. They take away the quarterback. They think they have everything defended, and then he pitches it out on his last option, and they don't have anybody there to stop him from scoring a touchdown.
Now they get set to kick it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Kansas offense is back out there now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Heavy blitz look here pre-snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Shotgun formation here on third down. Makes a quick grab. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. And the Jayhawks looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. That's a big gain, finally brought down near the 37. The Jayhawks pick up first down yards to keep the drive going. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. No huddle here for the offense. on second down. Catch made across the middle by the running back. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That short completion sets up a third down play. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
The Jayhawks getting set on 1st and 10. The offense with some pre-snap motion. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. No huddle now for the offense. The shotgun handoff here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They've converted both third down attempts on the drive so far, but now it's 3rd and 8. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now. Very efficient on third down, and now it's 1st down and goal. Caught quickly. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Jayhawks. Kirk, you look for rust, you look for jitters in the opening drive. Not any sign of it for that offense.
You know, the offensive coordinator, when we talked with him this week, he had a feeling that this offense was going to be able to start fast, but I don't even know if he thought they would look this good this early.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. One more first down should do it, but remember, the defense has all 3 timeouts remaining. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run in the previous play. They're going to run it here. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. One more play before the 2-minute warning. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's got a man down the middle. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Here's the second down play. And he'll set up to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. On the run, going to heave it downfield. Big gain, catch made at the 30. Explosive play. The game moves the ball all the way to the 30.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the